Financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. Nice full belly from those two delicious prime rib steaks. The one and only Apefather relaxing at home. Wow! I was reading about Ken Griffin. They just had this article. I'll show you in the Chicago Tribune. There he is, the one and only piece of garbage. There he is. Look at this guy. See him? Ha-boom! Oh, I hate that guy so much, man. I hate Ken Griffin. I like to take my diamond balls, slap him in the face, and then take my stomach, that I just ate two steaks, and do a little jiggly. Ha-boom! Ha-boom! Right in his friggin' jaw. But anyway, so Ken Griffin is going, really big now with the threats to Chicago, his hometown, that he wants out. He wants to leave. Like, he's pissing off a lot of people. I'll read some of this to you, right? When billionaire hedge fund manager Ken Griffin, linked Chicago violence to basically Afghanistan. He basically said Chicago is just like the war-torn Afghanistan. He threatened to move his firm out of the city when he was at the Economic Club of the Chicago event on Monday. His words basically pissed a lot of people off, everybody, in terms of the city, politicians. So right now they got Griffin. His net worth is $21 billion. That's going to be coming to the apes real soon. Okay, that's going to be our net worth, and a lot more where that came from, baby. But anyway, I call me crazy, call me an old-fashioned superstitious guy. All right. But doesn't anybody, am I the only one that finds this to be a little suspicious? How all of a sudden, like, this guy is like ripping up Chicago? Like, and I find it to be ironic how this is all happening during this whole GameStop fiasco now, where he lied under oath, and they got the big spotlight on Ken Griffin and Citadel. Like, a lot of major awareness is coming from this. And, what I find interesting is Ken Griffin himself is like replying to all of this stuff. Like, he's not letting his lawyers handle it. He's not letting his PR people handling it. He's handling it himself. And he's attacking the apes, calling us, conspiracy theorists and moon, that we're, he should really, Ken Griffin, not moon, Pluto. AMC's going to Pluto. But anyway, let's talk about Ken Griffin over the years, that suddenly he hates Chicago. He donated 1.3, actually over 1.3 billion, to Chicago. Like, this guy, he doesn't seem like he hates Chicago, right? He gave 125 million to the University of Chicago Economics Department, 17 million to Chicago's lakefront trial. I guess it's for hiking and biking paths across the city. I know he's given money to the children's, I believe, the museums. So this doesn't seem like a guy who wants to get out of Chicago and hates Chicago, right? All right, so let's read a little more. I'm going to attach this article, by the way, in the description of the video. Okay, so he started off as a college-born trader, right? Born in Daytona Beach, Florida, and raised mostly in the Sunshine State, Griffin began trading convertible bonds out of his dorm room during his freshman year at Harvard. He founded Citadel in 1990, soon after graduating, and built it from scratch into one of the largest hedge funds in the world, with 38 billion in assets under management, all coming to the apes, okay? So let's see. The firm has 1,150 employees in its Chicago headquarters, but the growing New York office, which is the firm's second largest, has more than 1,000 employees. Seems like he wants to switch over everything to New York, which is good. I can't wait. Come to New York, Ken Griffin. You're going to see a big 20-foot gorilla in front of that office very soon. Divorce court. In 2015, Griffin and his then wife, Anna Diaz Griffin, settled a contentious and high-profile divorce case, which revolved around the validity of their prenuptial agreement, along with custody and child support issues. Financial terms of the settlement was not disclosed. Okay, I'm sure she gave him a little Ape Junior style, she took care of her, right? We know all about this. The luxury real estate. Ken Griffin's got about $1 billion in real estate, $1 billion in art. Now apparently he's sending all kinds of donations to anti-violence. you know. Anyway, I find it to be ironic. What's your opinion? Why is he doing all of this now? Why is he doing all of this now? Like, making this big gigantic fuss that Chicago is like Afghanistan. He wants out, and it's all happening around the time of the GameStop controversy. Let's read about that, right? So in February, Griffin was called before Congress to testify to the role Citadel Securities, a trading offshoot of the hedge fund and the largest U.S. market maker, may have played in the January 28 move by Robinhood to limit trading in GameStop, okay? A surging so-called meme stock. Griffin testified that his firm had no role in online brokerage Robinhood's decision to limit trading at GameStop, which saw its stock price plummet in the days following the restrictions, okay, crushing some individual investors who had piled up on the social media-driven short squeeze. So last month, a Florida class action lawsuit against Robinhood and Citadel Securities alleged that the brokerage was pressured to restrict trading to favor institutional short positions, stirred up new social media, basically anger. And an amended complaint filed on September 22nd included a January 27 internal message from Jim, I think it's Schwartout. He's the president. This guy Jim, this real Mamalukia. This is the guy who sold all of his shares, okay, the day before they shut the buy button off. So he sold everything. He sold his GameStop, his AMC, this guy's a real piece of garbage too. Okay, so Jim Schwartout, he said basically, you wouldn't believe the convo we had with Citadel. Total mess. Okay, so the amended lawsuit alleges the eternal message is further evidence that high-level employees of Citadel Securities and Robinhood had numerous communications with each other that indicated that Citadel applied pressure on Robinhood on the day before restrictions were implemented. The hashtag Ken Griffin lied has been trending in the wake of the amended court filing. Of course, we know how they responded. Citadel Securities responded with several Twitter posts of its own on September 28, denying it sought to restrict the trading of GameStop. Internet conspiracies, he's talking about the apes, and Twitter mobs tried to ignore the facts, but the fact is that Citadel Securities was the preeminent market maker to the retail brokerage community in January 2021, the firm tweeted. I don't know. I just feel that in the Apefather's opinion, that there's a connection here. I think there's a connection between the heat that Ken Griffin is getting, all of this awareness, and the corruption is coming to light, to somehow he wants to move out of Chicago. I just think it just seems very weird to me out of nowhere. The guy wants to leave Chicago, can't stand Chicago. It's like Afghanistan. I think that the more and more we dig deeper into this, I think we're going to find some very interesting things out. But let me know what you think, baby.